So one place that I endeavor to find a great deal of expression is in articulation. When you're given an orchestral excerpt list for an audition, as a trombonist, you're generally faced with a great deal of loud playing. And a lot of trombone players suffer from this unfortunate situation of trying to turn the volume up to 11. And that being the only goal that's available to you to make the excerpt exciting. One place that I've found a great deal of expression, an outlet that is different than dynamics, to demonstrate to the committee that I have more expression than the next guy is articulation. And quite often, you're looking at 3 excerpts, for example, Hungarian March, Tuba Mirum, and Bolero. Now, Hungarian March would be an example of loud playing, and typically what you have is people playing with a very nondescript articulation. So this would be an example of getting all the notes in a relatively loud dynamic, but it's a very monochromatic articulation. There's not many slurred notes in Hungarian March, but if you can play in such a way that you've got a buoyant style for every note, when you do have a slurred note, it is very obvious to the committee that you're paying special attention, in particular to, I think it's to the end of the excerpt, that you would have the slurred examples. But the buoyancy sort of keeps the spirit of the excerpt alive. And actually, I feel is a different way to activate your artistic mind than to just try to play louder and louder and louder. So rather than which would be sort of a moo, 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 moo. What you do is you try to bring the articulation to alive, even though you're playing at a subdued dynamic level. So when you do try to play long, it's obvious and dictatable by the committee.